Hey there, guys, and welcome back to the garage. I'm Uncle Frank. That you are having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to be sitting back in my very squeaky chair, relaxing and musing about the fact that this channel is quickly turning into a Yu-Gi-Oh! News channel. Because, yeah, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! News to discuss today, which is the new tournament pack that Konami has just started talking about today, basically. The Ultimate Tournament Pack, the newest kind of participation pack made available for official tournament stores. And it's got a bit of a new twist, and it's super exciting, and I figured someone sent it to me, and I, of course, had to talk about it because, as you guys know, I'm super optimistic about Yu-Gi-Oh's future, and stuff like this just keeps raising the optimism. So, let's talk about it. This is quite the impressive set. This is the largest of the tournament pack sets we've seen so far, with 50 cards in the set. They're not usually that big. The OTS packs, for instance, were about 30 cards, so this is even larger than those were. But with these packs, a bunch of new changes are being implemented. First up is that they are effectively doubling the allocation for ultimate rares in the set. Previous OTS packs had 3 available, and the Ultimate tournament packs going forward are going to have 6 in the set. Now, Konami does say that, just to be clear, they are going to be doubling the pull rates for Ultimate Rares in the set. So you're going to see Ultimate Rares more often as you play with these new packs. But the chances of getting a specific Ultimate Rare that you're looking for should stay roughly the same. At least that's what they're saying. Who knows how that'll actually pan out in practice, you know. The other thing that they really talked about, which is the more exciting change, I think, is the fact that, look, they're changing how the Ultimate Rares are done. And it's no big secret. I am not alone with this in saying that the newer Ultimate Rares are kind of hit or miss. Some look great, some look unfortunate. And Konami has definitely apparently seen that feedback, so now they are changing how the newer Ultimate Rares are going to look. And they're apparently going back to how they used to look back in the day with the old etching process they used to use, which is super exciting. And the card they showed off for this potential change to the process was Dark Magician and Chaos, which is a really classic card that a lot of people still like, and a nice looking Ultimate Rare that will be supreme for the collection, if that is one of the cards they're actually reprinting. And yeah, that alone is enough to keep me optimistic because, again, I don't think Ultimate Rares are my favorite rarity in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still probably Secret Rares, just because a lot of those vintage Secret Rares are just so nice looking. But Ultimate Rares are pretty good. I like Ultimate Rares, I like Ghost Rares. Not a fan of Gold Rares. But if Ultimate Rares look as good as they used to, that will really raise the collectability of some of these tournament pack cards. Next up is with the increased Super Rare slot. They are going to be 14 Super Rares for the set. 4 of the Super Rares in this set are going to be alternate art cards, which is really nice. Because I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Alone of the major card games is the one that experiments with alternate arts the least. Which is kind of a shame because I think there's a lot of just cool ways you can spice up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Art, right? And having memorable cards, classic cards with different art. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few that are out there. You know, the big ones that always come to mind is Blue Eyes and Dark Magician with their alternate arts from way back in the day. But more alt arts for classic cards or just fan favorites is always welcome. So 4 of the Super Rare slots are going to be dedicated to alternate arts. They also said that 2 of the Super Rare slots are going to be dedicated to the Lost Art promo, which is the uncensored original Japanese art for cards that have been censored here in America. And they're still doing that. They're still censoring cards over here in America. I'm not entirely sure if this is the best place to put the Lost Art promos, because I still do believe that Konami should be doing their best to kind of push that art out there. But I understand, you know, making it something niche and collectible is always cool. The thing that I'm not really too clear on is they specified that 4 of the Super Rare slots are going to be for alternate arts. Will the Lost Art cards count towards those 4 slots, or will these 2 Lost Art cards be their own separate super rare slot. I don't think the article was super clear about that. Who knows? I am, of course, I literally just talked about the Lost Art cards like yesterday. So, crazy stuff that we're getting more Lost Art cards here in Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't even show off. I still have the pile of them here. That's how recent it was I was talking about it. I didn't even show off the Treeborn Frog. You know the Treeborn Frog Lost Art promo? You can't even like tell the difference there. It's just a little halo. That's so silly. I didn't know that that was censored in America. Crazy stuff. As for the rest of the set, you know, nothing too exciting. They affirm that the rest of the commons of the set, 30 commons, which is a lot, is going to be building block cards for new players of the game and people who just want to get into competitive play. And they've affirmed that, you know, in the article they talk about how experienced and veteran players are tired of seeing the same cards over and over again. They're dedicated to just making this building block stuff for newer players, which is a statement. You're going to be reprinting things anyway. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a well-known reprint game. Don't have to dance around the bush. Just give us the cool alt arts and be done with it, right? And there's honestly not much more to talk about besides the fact that, you know, newer, more ultimate rares, more super rares, more reasons to go out and participate in your local OTS scene, right? And at the end of the discussion, they did clarify that these new ultimate tournament packs are not going to be the same as the winner packs, which is another new kind of tournament pack Konami is rolling out this year. And we actually don't know too much about those beyond the fact that they're kind of reserved for bigger events like regionals and OTS championships, and that they will apparently have stamped cards signifying the kind of event that they were won at, which is pretty impressive. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't have that already. I thought we did have something like that, because I could have sworn there was like a special Doom Caliber Night promo that I saw like a year or two ago that was like only for major events. Maybe I'm just hallucinating that. Someone let me know, because again, I don't keep up too strictly with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Or I feel like I say this every time I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't keep up with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Metagames, so I don't keep up with the tournament results or anything. I don't know what decks are played. I feel like I say that every Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, but I just need to keep reminding myself I don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't keep track of this stuff. But yeah, whether I play it or not, though, this is just another point in the right direction. I do think more Ultimate Rares, returning to the old way Ultimate Rares used to look, is good. I think that more alt art cards is good. I think more lost art cards, more of the original uncensored art, is good. I think these are all good things, and I genuinely, sincerely hope that these ultimate tournament packs, which is going to be, I guess, UTPs. Yeah, I guess that would be the acronym. I guess the UTPs, if they are actually, if the actual first set is as loaded as I'm hoping it will be, with some really cool cards that need this really nice foil treatment, it's going to be received very well, and I look forward to that. And it's just another point towards the potential success of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the year 2026, because there's already so much to be positive about. This is just another point in its favor. So that's really all I got for you kiddos today. I just wanted to talk about this little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! News, because it is good news. And yeah, I guess back-to-back Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos is kind of strange, but hey, talk about what comes to me, you know? But that's really all I got. So please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you're excited for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if you're unexcited for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if you want to race against my Donkey Kong. I actually don't know where this little guy came from. But that's all I got. Check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, and the TCG Player Store. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.